Okay. So today I am going to interview Gil Decoster. He's a student from International Business Management, and I am going to ask him some questions about the website. Did you ever hear something about Tadaaz?
No, this is the first time I've heard that name.
Okay, that's good. So now I want you to look it up and look at the site.
Sure. Tadaaz, how do you spell?
Tadaaz.
Okay. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, so I want you to try to make a purchase for a sweet 16 birthday.
Sweet 16. Okay, 1 second. Should I give any feedback on what I'm trying to do, or?
You just have to do it, and then I'm going to ask you some questions on how effective the website basically is.
Okay.
I have 16 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
After you try to purchase something, I will ask you questions about it.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay, that's good. You don't have to really purchase it. It's just
No, of course.
Okay, so I'm going to actually ask you 15 questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first question, do you shop online a lot?
Not a lot, but usually when I purchase things, it's online. I just don't buy a lot of things in general.
Mm-hmm. So you are using web shops online a lot, so you know how it works,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to... Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And what types of products do you typically buy?
Usually clothes,
Mm-hmm.
and if not, usually like things, home appliances, like things to cook with, or fans, like these appliances for home.
Okay. Upon landing on Tadaaz homepage, how easy was it to understand the purpose of the site and the types of products offered?
It was quite confusing because the landing page is just a bunch of things listed, and it's not consistent. So they have a lot of lists about different things you can buy things for, and then it's all of a sudden a different layout, and then there's another different layout, and there's just a lot of text. So I feel like it's kind of confusing, and the way that I did it is I just looked up Sweet 16
from the search bar from the site itself.
Yeah, because
right?
I don't know where else I could have found it. So it's kind of confusing in my opinion.
Okay, I'm happy that you're so honest with this.
Of course.
Okay, did you use a search bar? Yes, you did, and it was very effective because you couldn't find the thing that you were looking for when you were scrolling down.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Exactly.
Was it easy to browse through different product categories?
Well, again, not really. Just because I didn't really give it a chance to look at all the things, but I can see now first of all, it's in Dutch, and I don't really see an option to change to English, which is not optimal.
That's the feedback I got from a lot of people, that it's only in Dutch.
So it's confusing in that way. And then you have to first think on the category, because you have to find the category and then think of what type of item you want from the category. And it's also not listed with pictures and just words, so I have to read the word in order to know what it's about, so it's also confusing.
I think if the pictures were changed in like pictures from product itself, it would be easier, right?
It makes more sense.
Okay.
But I just looked it up, and luckily it found items for me.
Okay. Were the filters and sorting options useful in narrowing down your product search? Did you use that?
I didn't use it, but I'm looking through the other items now, and when I looked up Sweet 16, the first one I chose is just a card, and all the rest are things that have nothing to do with it. It's like for babies and soap. So I didn't need to filter because I didn't need to filter through anything.
Yeah,
it's
maybe there are not a lot of options for something. Yeah, okay. How informative and clear were the product details on the individual product pages?
I feel like...
Is it clear enough?
Yeah, I think because the item that I found is a card, and it has like a description, and you can choose colors. It has the dimensions, backgrounds. You can personalize it as well. So I feel like it's that is nice on the site.
Okay, that's good. How helpful were the product images understanding the product's looks and feel?
The feel, I don't know. I'm trying to read quickly here. I don't think it says what kind of product it's made from, so it could be cardboard, paper, anything.
Mm-hmm.
It looks pretty obvious, so that's good. But I mean, it's just a card, so it's just from that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's hard to mess that up, I think.
On the homepage, I think you saw some reviews from clients that they purchased before. How influential were user reviews and ratings in your decision to consider a product? You're a student, and normally you're not in the target group because it's basically a web shop to organize an event or something. You're a business student, not an event management student. They are likely to go to a site like this. I don't think that you're a target group, but would this influence you then to buy something from that for maybe a girlfriend or for someone, for a birthday maybe, you know?
It definitely does help. If a lot of reviews are good, and especially detailed ones with a lot of text, I will trust it more, but not entirely, because I know a lot of sites, they just use AI and make a lot of reviews up. So it helps, but it's not a convincing factor fully.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about the purchasing process. I know that you didn't buy anything, but was it easy to add items to your shopping cart and review your selections? Like, do you can just add it, and like, is it difficult? Do you have to do other things? Would you? Yeah.
I mean, the process is quite extensive, so you have to go through a lot of steps, especially with the cards. But I feel like this is also a good thing because you can make sure that you have everything like you want it, and you can also personalize and do these kind of things. So I wasn't sure whether the item was in my basket, but I checked and then it was.
You have to double check to see if it's in your...
Yeah, because it doesn't
notify you
fully say like, oh, it's in your basket now.
Okay. I have a question about the checkout process. How straightforward was the checkout process from entering shipping info to completing the purchase? Without actually buying it, of course, but like after you want to purchase it, do you have to do like a lot of, I'm going to call it paperwork, to write everything down, or?
Well, I feel like this is quite standard. It's just you give in all of the information that you need. It's just one of the mostly used templates that you have to do. So you just give out your address and your name, your email, and these kind of things. So pretty standard, quite straightforward as well.
Were the available payment options sufficient and convenient for you? You have different payment methods?
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't fully like to be able to get to the payment options. I have to fill out.
You have to write everything down,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
But I think at the end,
it's here.
at the end of the page, you can see, I think, the payment methods and also the shipping methods.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I feel like Bankcontact, PayPal, those are usually the ones that I use. MasterCard is also Visa. Are also quite standard, very extensive.
I heard some other people that I interviewed that Klarna could be a good
addition.
Yeah,
I know. I never use it. I always just pay.
You automatically pay directly. Yeah, a lot of people want to like wait with payment and then see if it's good or not, and then pay after.
Oh yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really bother. So for me, it's enough.
Okay. Based on your entire experience, how likely are you to recommend the Tadaaz web shop to a friend or colleague? Maybe like, I don't know, a cousin that wants to make a gender reveal. Would you recommend this site to her?
I definitely would. I think I would tell them to take a look at it. I don't know if it would be, if it would be, oh my god, if it would be good. I also haven't looked at any other possibilities of these kind of sites. Especially since, I'm not in the target audience, so I've never looked at any of these kind of sites. So I don't know what's on the market, but it definitely looks like a professional site, and I think they take care of the items that you get.
Yeah.
So definitely as a recommendation.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Thank you.
No problem.
Do you have any suggestions or additional comments on how we can improve the Tadaaz webshop experience? I think you already mentioned some of them, but do you have like extra things that you want to add?
Not really. I haven't gone through the full site as well, but definitely the layout of the homepage, the use of more clear pictures, and a better layout as well, instead of like making these subcategories in just text. And then of course different languages, because it's not really something that's hard to do.
The languages.
But if I didn't speak Dutch, I would be just extremely confused.
Indeed, that's true. I accidentally skipped a question for the navigational experience.
That's okay.
How was the navigation menu in helping you to find the categories or products you were looking for? You said that there were a lot of subcategories, that it's difficult to find the item you specifically want.
Yeah, especially for Sweet 16, I don't see it here. So
I think you have to go to birthdays or celebrations.
Yeah, you have to like figure out where it could be. And I feel like that's kind of annoying to deal with. I just automatically went to look for the item myself because I couldn't be bothered, you know.
Yeah, you just immediately looked it up on the search and you found it. Okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you for the interview.
No
we
problem.
will take care of your concerns of the webshop, and also the fact that you're a non-target audience. You will give more honest opinion, and that's good to know. We will consider this. Thank you.
You're welcome.